Hey everybody, Kenny here with chapter 11 and 12. I'm going to go right through it so I don't go over time. They basically had us use the chord namer that has already been generated in Emir. They basically just showed us how to build a standalone application off of this. They had us come in here, adjust some things in the patch inspector, turn off the vertical scroll bars and things like that. So when you open it up, it basically just shows you um, what you want the patch to look like. But then you go down to build collective application application. You click that button. You hit build. Then you select application to build it. As you can see, I've done coordinator and coordinator 2. And it generates this folder full of everything you need to run that the plugin or patch, whatever you want to call it, by itself without Max. I'll go through that in a second, but you can open scripts. So they had us save that. What the script does is basically saves all the information that you had for that specific build. And when I say specific, it means you might change something on the next one, and that would be coordinator 3 script or coordinator script 3. That way, as you go, you can troubleshoot backwards. If somewhere along the line something messed up, you would be like, well, let me revert back to my old save, basically. So that's that. Let's go ahead and open it up as a standalone application so you can see it. That is right here. Coordinator 2, and you see I added the icon there. And so now that's our standalone application. So it looks professional. And then to exit it, you just go through here. You actually can't hit the X button at the top right. That's that one. Moving right along onto the plugin, basically, or putting your live patch in here, live max object. So here is the patch. Basically, you've got MIDI in from Ableton into MIDI parse. MIDI parse basically breaks up all the different signals or different MIDI information that comes in the raw MIDI data. So the raw MIDI data is broken out to node on, node off. All these things control something else. And then one thing you will notice is that from the MIDI parse, there's two going, one straight to MIDI out, and then the rest go into MIDI format. And then MIDI format also goes into MIDI out, and that's so you can get the tone that you press down on your MIDI keyboard, and then also what's coming from here. So we'll show you presentation mode. It looks like that. So in Ableton, and then in Ableton. So now if I can change this to 2, changes that interval, and that's it. Thanks everyone.